They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll
That
get
was
this
mine.
out to the
That was
26.
touchdown. That was touchdown.
Made by Michael Bennett. Elliott, the leading rusher for the second time in his 3 NFL seasons, 1,434 yards, more than 100
he up here
better
breaking
than
up
second-place
push 10
Saquon
shit,
Barkley.
man.
And
I'm
the
like,
offense
boy,
runs through
sit your
Ezekiel
ass
Elliott
down,
in
nigga. Enjoy
Dallas.
this
He
little 10
makes
minutes
them
of
go.
fame, nigga, and
And
go
how
back
about
to
how
what the
he
fuck you was
added to
doing
his
on
pass
love and hip
catching
hop
this
and
year?
shit, man.
His numbers jumped up in a big way. So
He
when Dak
was.
Prescott
You
didn't
know
have
he did that
something
little reality
downfield,
show
he
shit.
just dumped it out into the flat to number 21.
Space to maneuver at the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Yeah, man. Shit, look at Waka Flocka, man.
And the drive will continue.
Hey, and that's wild.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers.
Shit, he on that motherfucker now, dog. But the thing is, though, it's like these cats make their money. And you know, shit, music changed, man. You know what I'm saying? It go with the times, man. I should have threw that shit. I was trying to scramble out of pocket. Oh, man, please. I don't think I'm even going to throw one this game. But I bet you do about 3 of them, though.
Because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every
job and he took about 3 sacks so far.
They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Man, get back to Xbox. They still need players on their service.
And Beasley with it over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, I'm thinking about making you change your whole game. I'm trying to make you stop playing this.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the
damn, man, this PS4 country, man. Nobody playing no motherfucking Xbox. Oh, man, they got native 4K. They got this, man. All first person, all first, third party titles look better on it. Where's the games at, man? Explain that to me, man. Where y'all games at? You talking about playing shit that you can play on PlayStation 4 too, man.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Oh, yeah, I'll punt the ball, nigga. I don't do that old. Man, I'm not finna give you no easy field position.
And a little too
much
earn
them yards.
When it hits a couple yards into the end zone, a missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Well, as they take the field here for the next drive, let's talk about the AFC Championship game. How excited are you for Mahomes and Brady, Chiefs and Patriots?
I'm very excited because, remember, this is a rematch game, just like in the NFC, where they played in the regular season, but this time the site is different. Regular season, they were in Foxborough, and Tom Brady and the Patriots won
because they always got, when I play with the Bears
online,
they always got fucking Coleman starting. I don't like Coleman starting. I like help.
He's on the latest to do so in Patrick Mahomes.
I like to pound the motherfucking ball, man. And Coleman's not a pound of... Damn.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here.
Hey, Chris, man, I think I found me a new team, bro.
To throw his wins. Hey, right on cue, they set up the screen and complete it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
When you know, you know. Ready?
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Yeah, give him 4 yards there.
Yeah, the people in the back of the
tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Shit, that was a perfectly timed pick too, man. Shit, if I would have messed up, he would have caught that.
Second down, Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. And able to break one tackle.
Man, I swear to God, man, Ezekiel Elliott is the best fucking running back on this fucking game, dude. Oh my God.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to
I'm not even
today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the back.
Man, yeah, you stopped the shit, dude, but man, you know, man, a couple of times he got loose or what, but I think it was like 20 yards. But after that, I ain't got no more after that. Yeah, I had to, Jay. Yeah, I mean, if I can't run, I got to throw the pass. And I noticed something. He just kept on playing rushing plays and like fucking blitz and try to stop the run. So I'm like, fuck it, let me go to the line. I'm watching how your people lined up. Like right here. Go ahead.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. With that ball hitting the ground, let's take a spin around the league real quick. Last week we discussed the head coaching vacancies. There were 8 of them. Well, a lot of those places have already found new coaches, Charles. Some old faces in new places. Bruce Arians in Tampa Bay.
Get it right back, though.
Staying in the AFC East, jumping from Miami to the Jets. And how about some of the new
get it right back.
Yeah, how about Cliff Kingsbury?
Hey, be careful.
He went to USC to be the offensive coordinator after losing his job at Texas Tech. Ends up being the head coach of theirs.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Play action. Now Wentz. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that's
oh my God, man! Did you pick the spin move, Chris, man?
As it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101
what happened to the best of us, bro?
Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human.
Yeah,
man.
Face
up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Ooh, good. I love that motherfucking backstep he just did.
19-yard line. Well, partner, let's look ahead to the NFC Championship game while we got a second. Sunday, 3 Eastern.
Bullshit ass game, man. I'm so tired of seeing Tom Brady in the fucking Super Bowl, man. Man, I'm so tired of seeing that same ass fucking team. The AFC weak, man.
Got out to a 21-point lead, and the Rams reeled them in before the Saints won it by 10 down the stretch. Here's where I think the biggest matchup of the game is. Marcus Peters, corner for the Rams, against Michael Thomas, receiver of the Saints. In the last game, Michael
the
Thomas
fucking Rams defense played a good ass game against the motherfucking Saints. But man, that's how you play defense. They shut that motherfucking run game down. I don't know, man. I don't think they did. They just shit. They just motherfuckers got a little.
Across the 35 before he's out of bounds. An Eagle first
man, one thing about it, man, Andy Reid did a lot of dumb shit. He scored too quick, man, for me, man. You got too much time in the clock and you got time breaks, man.
But in this situation,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
defense was
Don't do that
effective.
shit. You gotta
Stop him before he get a good head of steam.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him his second sack.
Man, I hope the
now in
Rams beat them, man. I'm so tired of seeing. I hope this be the end of fucking Tom Brady, man. For real,
On
man.
second down, here's Wentz.
Fucking retired, man.
Hurts over the middle. And he gets this one
fucking
to
retired.
midfield before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, shit. I mean, he can actually do it, though, man. Because to be honest with you, I think LeBron ain't really, he ain't even hurt, man. He's just sitting out, man. He fucking needs, what more we need to prove, man? He's not finna beat Jordan record. He's not finna get no more championships, man. His fucking resume is horrible. Tell me about it, man. I mean, fuck it, it is what it is.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hell no, he one of the greatest of all time. Don't get me wrong, but he's not the GOAT. Shit.
Flushed out right, and an alley to run, and he slides to avoid
he's not the GOAT.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it, and he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Wentz gonna throw. They dump off underneath to Ajay. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really jump.
That was nice. On the world, they knocked all my motherfucking man, man. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice. You said they knocked all my men down. Yeah, see, on the world, that was nice. But all of them went down.
End result, touchdown.
I get up and say that was nice.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. But Charles, as the Cowboys take over here, what do you think of the season that Dallas had? Yes, they get in the playoffs, but that's now 6 straight divisional round games that they've lost.
And that doesn't make you feel great as an organization, but think about this season. They started 3-5, ended up winning their division, questions about their head coach Jason Garrett's future. They finished 7-1 to claim that 3rd NFC East title in 5 years. And then they added a playoff win over Seattle as well. So I think the future looks good for Dallas. I also like what they're building in terms of Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott on offense. But how about on defense? They got 2 of the better young linebackers in the league, in Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch. Build around them and watch for the Cowboys to be in the mix in years to come.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I mean, to be honest with you, you might probably got a little anxiety though, too.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Yeah, I gotta start drinking some damn one of my damn stuff, son. I like shit. I'm thinking I'm gonna get this damn job. Yeah, I gotta leave the granny alone for about a month. Yeah, until I get this job. Shit.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Man, especially up in this pitch, all them motherfuckers been in the county. Man.
And guess what he's doing?
Yeah, boy. Fucking crackheads, so crackheads and fucking dopeheads. And drunks.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to fight his
you know these.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive,
fuck you
all 4
told
on
me
the
that
ground. They'll try to throw now. Prescott completes it right side to Cooper. And he's taken down inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half.
That still ain't good, though, bro.
His first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch,
crazy
first
cool.
down.
30 yards now in the
She
last
killed,
2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
Man, on real, Jack.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
I bet he must have been doing some real fucked up shit to her, though, to make her, you know what I mean, go that route to bust a cap in this nigga, man.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurt.
Oh, yeah, you did say she got a... Hey, you did say he got a big ass scar on the arm, though, Jack. And you know, they must have got it too. Sure, no one no butter knife made a Super Bowl.
They give it to him running left, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Stella!
And his kick here is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2
Stella!
2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Man,
Stella!
who the hell is that?
Elliott now.
Stella! Oh my God! Stella!
Man, I ain't trying to make you up there against no chicken. I'm all in this game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get with the Stella!
In this third quarter. They built a good first half.
Offensive staff spending
Stella!
in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
That's your party, see?
See how they handle
Stella!
be made defensively. It's a loss of a
Go ahead, I hit the pause shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, hit the pause button because it's Stella!
And then your party ain't private, dude. Your shit is public.
Listen, when you used to drink as a little kid, you used to scream, Stella!
Hey, man, ain't that Stella? I don't know who the fuck dude is. Man, these motherfuckers. Hey, man, no crackheads allowed, man, at the party, bro.
A loss of a yard.
Keep them motherfuckers on 79th Street, man.
Second and 11. Again, it's Elliott.
This motherfucker like Stella.
Should be brought down about the 28.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at
Stella.
times. To the running game on the first 2 plays didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Oh, God, G. Fucking weird. I was this fucking world, man. Yeah, this world today.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Good defense. Because I sure was about to boss that dude, man.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Nah, I tried to change. He was a little bit more fast. He probably would have had a chance. But good defense.
Now Sproles. Give him 11 yards that time.
Yeah, that little motherfucker can knock that linebacker over with his truck, dude.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Stella.
They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge.
He just set the tone for this whole game. Jesus, that shit.
I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see
I'm finna hit that light twice, bro.
Stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. And this is caught. I think
good
he got
catch,
that with
Ertz.
one hand. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Throwing now is Wentz. Now he's flushed, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates.
Stella.
6 sacks given up in this one.
Oh, man, let me get back into this game, boy.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's got Dallas going. He's
God,
tied in over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hey, I noticed something, man. You do not injure nobody on this game no more, man.
This drive from stalling.
Man, especially online games, man. But when you play against the computer on that franchise, man, boy, those motherfucking players take them down.
Steps away. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And
good
that
day.
falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he
You
couldn't
tried to
hold
mouse
on
me
to
like
second
that too,
down.
boy.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really
Man, you
put
peeped
this
that, man.
receiving
Nothing
core
tried
on
to
lockdown.
mouse me,
Listen,
bro.
they've worked together like a basketball team as playing
Man,
excellent defense.
tried to one-hand
Great
grab my
communication, no
ass.
matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep
He
balls.
was just gonna take it, was
They're not giving up anything to him.
Wentz will try again on second down. And that one almost intercepted.
Oh,
Losing
come
the
on,
football here.
man.
Nearly a fourth pick.
Oh, they just
And it's
saved
third
you,
down.
man. They just saved you, man.
Trying to
This
decipher
motherfucker
what's
dropped
going
that
on
session.
out there because
He
I don't know
drops
if
an
he's just getting
interception,
bad
man.
reads. I
Could
don't
you
know if the
fucking
defense is
believe it?
confusing him. I don't know if he just has
Man,
bad
he did
info
the
and
ball. He
intel
did too
before he
much.
snaps
That is
the
just
ball.
planting
He's
his
made
feet
some
and
pretty
falling
bad
down. This
decisions with the
motherfucker want to do
football
twists and
lately.
turns in the
Several
air.
bad decisions
Like
on
he
the
catching a damn
interceptions he's
pass.
thrown, and frankly, that should
Like
have
he a
been another
fucking
pick right
receiver.
there. Throwing his Wentz. Being chased out left. It's brought in
Boy,
left side by
I couldn't
Tate.
get over there in time
A
enough,
good
man.
pickup there, 26 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. That's exactly what they did there.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge.
Stella.
It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. That'll bring up second down.
Man, he almost had it for you, boy. On the real. Hey, it was gonna be a pop-up or a touchdown or out of bounds. I took the out of bounds. Let it pop up.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And
Yeah.
his throw is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Wentz on third down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Wentz going to go on fourth down. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Well, a reminder to
that was a good little motherfucking drive like that, though. That would have had me on the motherfucking right. With that open though.
That haven't been determined yet, but eventually there will be a representative from each of the 32 NFL teams. It's about $7,000.
Now all of a sudden, man, fucking Zeke can't get no game.
On Twitch every day at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, starting January 30th and running through February 2nd. Don't miss it.
This nigga talking about some Drake.
They go to Elliott again. Room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
He started his career.
There, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I think that's true, though. He did.
To throw his press.
And it was more.
That's into the hands of Gallup
He did.
over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
I ain't gonna keep it sneaky. I'm gonna run it up the gut, man. Like how motherfucker, how we supposed to do, man. It's 4th and inches, man. I lead this.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down.
I needed that.
The 38. A big roll of the dice on.
See, man, when I play this, though, man, I don't be up here trying to score all the motherfucking points, and man, fuck all that shit, man. I be wanting to score my points and let y'all work for y'all shit up, dude. I'm real. Now, if it come, it comes. But nah, nigga, that ain't my thing. I ain't trying to blow everybody up. I just want to blow back defense.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down.
Man, who the fuck is that dude supposed to be blocking, man? God damn.
Before he was planted in the backfield.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but
yeah,
it's a fine line,
I need to chill out on that one, man.
Sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
Coverage,
and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And
this
shit. Returned to right around the 38-yard line.
All right, Brandon.
I'm trying to let dude try to run this motherfucking route fast enough, man, before he takes a sack.
Maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Tell me what's really going on. Social practice hasn't been feeling. What's happening? I know, Z. Shit, that's his meal ticket, bro.
Now it's a Giants. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That nigga.
Lost 4 there. and
Whatever
it's
that
third
nigga last
down.
name is.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why.
Yeah,
I think it's time
man,
to open
he
things
alright.
up and start really trying to move the ball.
Good shit. Well, once they bend down and catch that nigga, ain't no way you knocking out their hands.
And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
The first carry for Josh Adams. And now running right through it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
All them dudes,
11 more
man.
yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They go play action here on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Golden Tate, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles are back within a score. And all about timing there.
And you ain't going for the two?
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
I feel you.
Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Man, I should have left that shit where it was, man.
Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one across the...
Saw that switch up on that shit, does it? Really like that?
Moves the chains.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run it now out of the gun. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Boom!
Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys
you see that,
will add on to their lead.
Chris?
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45
He
to
had
the
to jump on that man
46-yard
back.
line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Hey man, what streaming site you with, man? You with Tidal, Apple, Spotify? Any one of them? I said, what streaming? What do you stream your music from?
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh man, I think I might want to get Spotify, man. They got a fucking playlist to be on here, man.
Early downs like that first down there, need to be
I got it on this, you know, everybody got it on the PlayStation.
Got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
No. Okay.
From the gun, it's Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
I thought he was about to cough that bitch up,
down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On play action, Wentz. He'll buy some time right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback
you gotta
exits
work today,
out of the pocket,
Chris?
doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Now Wentz dancing to his left.
This is my last off day shit.
And he had a nifty little deke juke move, but he
back in my
stopped shortly
motherfucking
thereafter.
Mr.
They get
24
only
hours,
4
man.
that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a
kick a field
timeout.
goal.
It's just
Oh,
their first.
hell
They've got
no.
2
I ain't
more
never
to
seen
use
that.
here in the final stages. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th
But on
down.
some real shit,
So
though, man.
trailing
Them
here in the
Soldier
last
boy got
quarter.
my
Let's see
shot
how this
down.
plays out. Now Wentz gotta
They
have
got the
this
same
one.
cadence and everything.
And he's brought to
I'll let you do that one. But yeah, they got the same little cadence, bro.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but nah, though, man. His best song was that Gimme That. I'm a Bomb B. I still play that shit to this day. I'm really good. Oh, shit.
Richard Rodgers from 8 yards out. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Now the Eagles
This
will
a
use
game
the
right here,
2nd of their
boy.
timeouts, as it'll come with an
Real.
even 90 seconds remaining on
Motherfucker
the
Carson
clock.
Wentz, boy, comeback kid. Damn, I just noticed something. You do got Wentz here. You ain't even got Foles in this shit. Okay.
A big 2-point conversion.
Yeah, but you got an option, though. Come on, y'all. Hardest part to score right on the field.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. No gain on the play there, second down. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. The give is to Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Prescott to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away.
Perfect punt.
Sproles, the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds.
I picked the wrong fucking play, man. They fucking buttons too goddamn fast, man.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
Stop. Stop.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Game over.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
You know what happened, man? You could have catch that, man. You throwing them damn passes like that. Nigga, you don't do, man. That wasn't even you this time. But that was a good one, though. Shit, you throwing that bitch up, though.
Every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception.
Check this damn thing on here, man. You know what? Come on. Let's get one game of UFC in, Jay.